Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. For those that are new here, I'm Captain.Spider and we're doing up a Prout Catamaran and we're going to go sail around the world. Not once, we're going to go around twice. Just lately we've been doing keel repairs, so we're nearly finished on that now, as you'll see in this video, and we're going to start thinking about moving on to painting the hull, and we're going to paint the hull an anti-foul with Coppercoat. So I'm just letting you know about the Coppercoat. Some people think they can make it and put it on the bottom of the boats. It's illegal. You're not allowed to. There's laws against it. We've got to protect the ocean. So, and these are why these laws are here. You can't just go, oh, a bit of this and a bit of that and whoosh, Bob's your uncle. Respect the ocean and the ocean will respect you. Anyway, let's crack on with video. Well, it's a bit windy again today, but that boat that was in front of us has gone. So let's have a look, see how this keel's doing. Oh. Let's see. That's hard now, that is. Let's have a look overside. Right. They say that you should use a sanding block. I'm going to use the palm sander just to knock it down because this will be getting overfilled again. I just want to get it done. I just want to get in the water and get gone. But I'll try my best with it. It's, yeah. Let's just see how it goes. Let's just see how we get on with it. We do what we do. Right, I'll get some electric out and we'll get these sanded down. So I'm using the palm sander. I've got 80 grit in it. And then a dust mask. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. You just get carried away and you know how it is. I think I'm going to give it a wash down though because it's got that waxy stuff. Yeah. And them dots. Someone was saying, oh, is it dry? Is it dry yet? Oh, is it dry? Oops, that's wet. Right, let me give this a wash down. Right, while this is drying off, let's go have a look at this bilge. See how it's carried on over the week I've been away. We're still taking on water, aren't we? Where's this light switch? It's definitely coming down there. And I've got a little bit from the side as well. To be investigated. Right. That can go in there. And that'll soak that up. Save battery. Do we just overfill these little bits now? I think we do. And then that's it. Oh. Right. It's coming on, it's coming on. Softly, softly. Gently, gently. Looking pretty good, but it's all filler. So, it's that hard. It goes bing, but there's fiberglass underneath it, so I don't think it's gonna sink the boat, but time will tell. Gusting a little bit. So I've used this filler on the bow. That's going to take a lot of hammer, that is, so, and it's not right strong, this filler. As I was sanding down, I saw little bits, I thought, oh, this is too easy. So I'm going to reinforce the front of the bow. I'll show you. Yeah, right, let's get down there. So I have a little bit just to fill here. It's rubbed down really well. Under there, it's solid. I've got it all solid fiberglass, but if a tree hits that there, that'll chip that. I know for a fact it will. That'll chip. So I'm going to reinforce it there with some of these strips that I've just cut. So, and then if a tree hits that, it should stop it from splitting. The fiberglass underneath is solid. I'm quite happy with that. It's just the top, this top thin coat, if something hits it, it'll chip off. And then I've got to start messing about with it again, and I don't want to. I should have done it right in first place, to be honest. But I'm just doing the best I can with what I've got now. Wow, it's blowing a hoolie out here. Whoa, it's really bad. I've got to mix all this up here. This is that glass tape what I'm using for the front. Right, I'm doing a 5-to-1 mix. There's 5. There's 1. We'll give it a stir. Oh, it's getting hot already, this. But I want to use a bit of this as for to thicken up for the silica, to do a bit of patching up. Oh, I don't know if I've done enough here. We'll find out now, won't we? You only want a bit of silica. No, I don't think I've done enough there. Let's see. Let's see, where's the silica here? Wow, that wind is bad. Right, it got a bit crazy again with this fiberglassing. This wind is terrible here. So I've reinforced the front, the bow, with this glass tape, this stuff. Right, I'll show you down there what I've done. Coming to my lair. Wowee. So, it's not the prettiest of jobs, but it'll work. This here, I wetted it all out. I don't know, that it's dust, that is dust flying up. Oh, that's not, is it? That's underneath it, that. Oh, it's dust. So I've wrapped one layer there, and then one around the other side. And then hopefully, not that we're going to do it, if we hit a submerged tree or anything, that'll take the brunt of it all. And I'm just going to put some very fine filler over that. And then we'll just see what happens now then, eh? I think we'll be all right. Really, really windy. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh, everything's rattling. It's just, that'll take the impact of anything. With loads of fiberglass, look, I've rubbed it all right back down. It's just that we're going to be copper coating. We're not doing a homebrew, we're doing the proper copper coat. I've just ordered it. £1,000 to do the boat. So let's just see when it comes. So with all this to rub down now. So my plan is, we'll get this rubbed down up to here. We'll get it all rubbed down, and then we're going to prime it in that Jotun pen guard. We'll give it 2 coats. And then I've been speaking with Coppercoat, and the guys at Coppercoat say, if I'm using the pen guard, leave it for about a week and let all the chemicals evaporate, and then that way, because it's a two-part filler, not filler, excuse me, 2-part epoxy paint I'm using. So all the chemicals need to dissipate, and then we get the copper coat on. So we're not using homebrew. Don't use homebrew because it's illegal. You can buy all the chemicals to do it. You can buy the epoxy, 2-part resin and the powder, but as soon as you mix them 2 together, it's illegal. So don't do it. You don't know what you're doing to anything or anybody. It could be killing you. It's crucifying the sea. What we're doing is bad enough. So, but Coppercoat is licensed. You do homebrew, that's unlicensed, and just don't do it. Use Coppercoat. There's loads of products out there that you can do. Don't use unlicensed products. It's like fertiliser. You can get fertiliser and these other products, and then if you mix them together, it goes boom, and that's not licensed. Same thing with Coppercoat. Just get the real deal. Right, gold star, you made it this far. Possibly a like and a subscribe if you want to carry on with the journey. We're getting closer and closer to getting the boat splashed. We're going to splash, I think. It's just, it might not be at the end of this month. let's just see. So anyway, I'm going to wind it up for now. I'd just like to say, I'd just like to say, we've got the copper coat. We're going to be copper coating soon. So, right, I'd just like to say, ciao, adieu, love you guys, till next time.